After playing 3 night games this season in opponent stadiums, Ohio State finally was able to host one of their own under the lights. And in a matchup of top 10 teams, the number 6 Buckeyes played their most dominant game of football yet. The visiting 10th-ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers began the game with the ball, but Ohio State quickly took it away in the form of a Damon Webb interception. He returned at 36 yards for a touchdown, giving the Buckeyes an early lead. After forcing just 2 turnovers in their past 3 games, Ohio State intercepted 2 passes, returning both for touchdowns against Nebraska. The second came in the third quarter when star safety Malik Hooker picked off a pass, danced around, and took the ball 48 yards into the end zone. In recent games, J.T. Barrett and the offense has struggled through the air, relying mainly on the ground, but the opposite was true against Nebraska. Barrett completed 26 of 38 passes for 290 yards and 4 touchdowns. He ran the ball just 8 times, picking up 39 yards. Barrett's main target through the air was H-back Curtis Samuel, who snagged 8 passes for 137 yards. He found the end zone twice through the air. This included the first offensive play of the second half when Barrett hit Samuel deep for a 75-yard touchdown. 10 different Buckeyes players caught passes. This included Terry McLaurin, who scored his second career receiving touchdown, and OSU's main red zone threat, Noah Brown. Freshman Benjamin Victor nearly scored his first touchdown of his career, but he was called out of bounds both on the field and after a review. On the ground, Ohio State picked up 240 yards, 75 coming from Demario McCall and 72 coming from Mike Weber. McCall will likely be the Buckeyes' punt return going forward, according to Urban Meyer. Dontre Wilson, who has struggled fielding punts this season, muffed a punt which was recovered by Nebraska. The Cornhuskers offense hit a few big plays against Ohio State, but could never find the end zone. Nebraska quarterback Tommy Armstrong Jr. completed 4 of 15 passes for 74 yards and rushed 4 times for 19 yards. But late in the second half, he suffered a scary injury while being hit out of bounds. He was carted to an ambulance and taken to the hospital, where they released him less than a half hour later. In the third quarter, he ran back to the Nebraska sidelines to a rousing ovation. Armstrong was replaced by Riker Fife, a redshirt senior. But Nebraska's offense stalled without Armstrong behind center as Fife tossed 18 passes, completing just 5. The Buckeyes finally played to their potential both on offense, as they didn't punt once all night, and on defense, as Ohio State dominated the Cornhuskers, winning 62-13. Stay tuned for more highlights and check back in on Monday for analysis of tonight's game.
Mario McCall on the return for Ohio State. Penalty marker on the play.